Hi, boys and girls. So today is day 2 of our BooBoo read aloud. So friends, I want to go back and zoom on into one of our superpowers. We're going to focus on actually 2 today. So we are going to focus on sound power, and we're also going to focus on book talk power. So let's think back to that. Sound power and book talk power. So I want to take a look at this chart. With sound power, we know that when we get stuck on a hard word, we're going to look from the beginning all the way through the word. And we're going to think about the different sounds we know. We're starting to learn in first grade that some sounds work together to make different sounds. An example would be T and H work together to make the sound. That's a digraph. Or S, H work together to make the sh sound. So friends, today, when we're doing our read aloud, we are going to zoom in to endings. Sometimes there are endings on words that try to trick us, but we are first grade avid readers, and we will not give up. Let's go ahead and look at the chart and do a few together. I see ing. Ing. Those 3 letters together make the ing sound. Could you try that with me? Ing. I see ed. Well, ed can make 3 different sounds, so sometimes it can be tricky to figure out which one. We're going to practice them together. Let's start over here. I see this long word. Am I going to give up? Of course not. I'm going to use everything I've learned so far this year in first grade to help me. Let's start by just stretching out the CVC word in the beginning. Run. Well, I know that ing says ing, so let's put those together. Run, ing, running. Let's do another one. Stretch out the CVC word. Hop. Hop. We need to add the ing to the end. Hop. Bing. Hopping. I want you to try the next one without me. Stretch the CVC word and then add ing to the end. Did you get hitting? Nice job. Kiss your brain. Now let's go over to the ed. Oh, I see a blend in the front. So we're going to start CL, coal, app, clap, clapped. Oh, ed is just making the d sound. Clapped. Let's try another one. Try to go stretch out this one. I see a blend again. Stop. Stop. Well, now I'm going to add ed. Stopped. She stopped right away. Let's go ahead and go down to one more. Let's get to the bottom. I like the blends. Grab. Grab. Add ed. Grabbed. He grabbed his jacket before going outside. All right, friends, so here we go. We are going to go back to our read aloud. We're going to think about those endings we just talked about so that we don't get stuck on any words today. We're also going to do some talking. We want to think about our stories, okay? Let me zoom on over to BooBoo. So friends, it's so important that before we start reading, we think back to what we read yesterday. We can't just jump on in. So, yesterday, we started talking and reading BooBoo. And we talked about how he was a gosling. Does anybody remember, what does he like to do? A lot. He sure does. He likes to eat a lot. So he was a gosling who would eat everything. Let's check out what he would eat or what she would eat. Oh, she would visit the hens and gobble the grain. Look here. She would visit the goat. Do you see her poking her head into the trough? This is where we left off. BooBoo visited the mouse and was nibbling from the mouse's dish. Let's see what happens. Every afternoon, BooBoo goes for a swim in the pond. She tastes the weeds. Good food, she says. There's that pattern power. I don't have to stretch that out. I saw that exact pattern on the other pages. BooBoo is a curious blue gosling who likes to eat. One afternoon, BooBoo saw bubbles flow. Oh, I see ING. Boys and girls, stretch this out with me. Floating. One afternoon, BooBoo saw bubbles floating. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to think to myself, what could I do? I see a vowel team. I'm going to switch my vowel. Ah to O. Floating. Floating. One afternoon, BooBoo saw bubbles floating over the pond. She opened. Oh, there's ED. Opened. She opened her bill and swallowed a bright blue bubble. I want you to stop and make a prediction, first graders. We know she likes to eat a lot. She just swallowed a bubble. What do you think is going to happen next, boys and girls? Why do you think that? We're always thinking, I notice in this book, she likes to eat a lot. I think she might get a stomach ache. What do you think? Good food, said BooBoo. Then she burped. Uh-oh. She burped forward. She burped backward. She burped underwater. She burped in the weeds. I want you to stop and think about your prediction. Is your prediction right? Let's think about what Miss Henderson's prediction was. I predicted she would get a stomach ache or a belly ache from eating all of that food. Do you think that she has a bit of a stomach ache? I sure do. Drink water, said the turtle. BooBoo guzzled and gulped water. She burped a teeny tiny bubble. Good food, she said. BooBoo is a gosling, a small blue gosling who likes to eat almost everything. The end. Take a look, boys and girls. Uh-oh. What is she about to try to eat? And why could that be a problem? I want us to think about that. So, boys and girls, I'm going to bring back the other screen for a minute. As good first grade readers, we don't just read to read the words. We read to understand the story. So, today, as you're reading your story, I want you to think, what is my story about? Who are my characters? What do you notice is happening in your story? Why do you think that's happening? I noticed that BooBoo really liked to eat and that she ate so much, she got a stomach ache. And I even noticed that at the end, it looked like she was going to try to eat the bees. Think about what would happen. All right, so I want you to use all of your superpowers that you've learned. You are amazing avid readers, and I want you to enjoy reading. Have an awesome day today, boys and girls.